Hello everyone, my name is Clarice Williams and I am the founder and CEO of Webb's Tax Preparation and Bookkeeping Services. My office is based out of Northern Virginia. I have an office in Herndon, Virginia, and I'm hoping to open an office in Leesburg soon. So please come back to the channel so I can tell you about that. So one thing I do want to talk about is what's been going on, floating around, is Intuit's Bookkeeping Professional Certificate. Now this is separate or different than the QuickBooks ProAdvisor certificate. I've actually tried to do a few Google searches just to see how easy it is to pull up the bookkeeping certificate, and it does take a little bit of drilling down to make sure that you have the right course or the right information. So just real quick, this is what I'm about to talk about is not the Intuit QuickBooks ProAdvisor course, which is available for free on Intuit's website with QuickBooks. This is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the Bookkeeper Certification. I believe they have it out now in an effort to gain more applicants. I believe they're going to hire some more for their live bookkeeper service option that they have on their website. So this certification could definitely or could possibly give you a foot in the door with them if you decide to apply with them, especially if you already have a ProAdvisor certificate. That really helps. So now the Intuit Bookkeeping Professional Certificate, it starts at, well, it's $49 a month. So the 4 courses that they offer that's a part of the bookkeeping certificate is Bookkeeping Basics, Assets and Accounting, Liabilities and Equity in Accounting, and then Financial Statement Analysis. I do have 2 employees of mine who are taking the Bookkeeping Basics, and they're doing, so the Bookkeeping Basics module, just to give you some context, it has 4 sections or 4 weeks of learning material. So for week 1, an employee was able to get through it in a day. So it just really depends on if you have the time to get through it. And she's new to the accounting world, so I think this is helpful for non-accountants who may want to step into a new career field. Now, once you, after you pass each module, you do get a certificate at the end. So those certificates you can actually download and upload to your LinkedIn, and it, it certifies that you took the course. But really what it is a preparation course. It's to prepare you and get you ready for the certification exam. So even for those who do have some experience in bookkeeping, I find that it really helps refresh your memory on a lot of different aspects, because depending on the type of clients that you have, you may not have just all the different experiences that may come up when it comes to bookkeeping. So the price for the exam is $149. The exam is 40 questions, and if by some chance you do not pass the exam the first time, you do get an opportunity to retake. You only have to wait 24 hours. And then if you don't pass it a second time, you can take it in another 24 hours. And I think it's after the 3rd time they make you wait a few more days because you're not ready at that point. So I hope this actually gives you a little bit of more information. I've been seeing some questions floating around about, is the exam included? Or what's the cost of the exam? Oh, and the exam, just so you know, it's a proctored exam. So you either have to go in person, I believe it's Pearson VUE who proctors it. You have to go on site, or you have to do it online, but you will be proctored, or it just means that somebody will be watching you while you take the exam to make sure you're not cheating the exam will not be open book. All right. So stay tuned. Something that I did mention in the group, the Facebook group, the Bookkeeping Side Hustle group, is that I'm actually thinking about hiring about 1 to 2 people after they get the certification. My intent is that if they do get hired part-time with Intuit, then they can get a little bit more experience with me as well, because we just may have different clienteles and may be able to add to your experience. It also gives you, you know, just somebody else to talk to about your bookkeeping journey. And what I'm also thinking about offering is a reimbursement for the exam fee if you agree to stay with me for 12 months. So let me know what you think about this new certification that's out from Intuit. How do you feel about, you know, paying for a course, paying for another exam fee? So what I want to end the video with is just discussing new business opportunities. If bookkeeping is new to you and it's something that you've been thinking about, there are other resources available online to find out more about bookkeeping. And I'll include those links below as well. I believe it's accountingcoach.com. They have some pretty good accounting resources just to, you know, get your mind start thinking about that again, because some of us haven't had accounting classes in years, or we may have thought about bookkeeping before, and now maybe it's just calling you back again. So don't feel like, I mean, if the cost is a hindrance, then believe that something will come up to put you towards that path, if that's what you're supposed to do, and if that's where you're supposed to be. So I want to hear your thoughts. Comment below. Let me know, what do you think about the certificate? Are you interested in either working for Intuit or for me? Do you think that's a pretty good deal I might be offering, which is to reimburse the exam fee? If you're successful, I will not reimburse the exam fee for each attempt, just for the one successful attempt. And definitely that's in the hopes that, you know, you take it as seriously as you can when you take it. Oh, so I'll also be including a link to my own group. I'm going to go ahead and start one just so that I can give out as much free information as I can while I can. Sometimes I am pretty busy, so it gets a little hard for me to actively post in groups, but when I do, I try to give as much information as I can. Thank you for listening, and I would like to end all of my videos with, I hope your next step will be with Web's Tax Prep. Have a good night. Bye.